Hey, what's up, traders? Welcome to a new week. It's Monday, December 12th, 8:51 a.m., and here are your morning ideas. Okay, gang. So we got really nice movement on Friday. We have the if we're looking big picture, we had these boxes set up or the green lines for the value high area. What we expected to see when you have these areas of balance, and we talked about this being a little bit bottom heavy, but this green line is here because we expected 40-20 to kind of hold, and then we get the move into 40-20 at like 6 a.m. on Friday morning. We talk in the morning ideas of how that will we're looking for that area to hold. We get to move down, remember, on news, and then the market started to bounce up. So the market took back basically like all of that news move all the way back to 40-15. And here I could show you here on the smaller picture. Maybe it's easier to see. You get this move down off of news, and then we try to take almost all of it back. We get back to 40. What do we get to? 40. It looks like 40-13, and then we roll back over. Why 40-13? Well, it didn't get all the way back up to 40-20, which is what I would consider kind of like value high of this area that we've been in for quite some time now. However, remember we were talking about not really not chasing, or at least being skeptical about trends when we're inside these thick areas, because what happens is the market kind of will chop around, and I've seen many of traders get beat up here where the market starts going down. Well, this is news based, but when you start chasing trends to see the market turn around, they go, okay, it's going down, and then see the market turn back up. Oh, it's going up, and then it turns back down, and it just kind of aimlessly moves around in these areas, and that's exactly what we're seeing. We come right back into the most traded price in this area that we've been in since like November, like let's just say November 10th. So we've been here for almost a month now, going back and forth, pop our head out, come back in, just chopping around, and we're trading near that, 39.60 VPOC. We're trading 20 points above it right now. So I guess like overnight we have if you see the bottom panel down here, this double distribution. You got a distribution down here, then a distribution up a little bit, and nothing really to see here. It's a lot of the same. It's the market indifferent in these areas, if you ask me. The one thing that I think needs to start to come into the equation here is we talked about Santa Claus Rally, and I was going to do a separate video about this, and I will do a separate video sometime this week about the Santa Claus Rally. If you look at, and if you haven't heard about the Santa Claus Rally or don't know what that is, usually December is a bullish month where the market will push higher in these months, in the month of December. And but this year, I think it's hard to trade that in a vacuum, right? Because this year we opened basically the year, let's just say around 4,800, and we're trading 39, almost 4,000. So we're down this year. Now, Santa Claus Rally, part of the Santa Claus Rally is not only like the market pushing higher because of expected, higher, people spending money during the holidays and higher retail sales, but also to lock in those goals at the end of the year, those gains, excuse me, at the end of the year. Well, this year it's different because we don't have gains. The market is down this year, so you don't have as much of that window dressing that we usually have. I'm going to show you when I do the video. I'll show you an example of sometimes when the market is down in December, it's actually the opposite of the Santa Claus Rally, and we sell a bunch late in December to make, because it's already a losing year for some funds. So they just do a lot of dumping so that next year we're starting really low and they're able to like pump the market back up. But we saw this happen 2 or 3 years ago when everybody was calling for Santa Claus Rally, and I was like, guys, the market is not holding on to these prices, and we got a big dump at the end of the year, and then the low before we went up like 30% the next year was, I think, on January 2nd, and then we just pushed higher. So something to think about here going into the end of the year. If the market continues to hold on, to struggle holding on to higher prices, we may see that kind of like wash out lower to end the year. Again, we'll make a video about this. Not really that important for today's trade, but keep an eye on that 40-20 area and that we have that 38.95 area below. Don't know that we get there because we're trading 39.78. It's almost 90 points lower, and I don't know that the volume is that good today to get us moving 90 points in one day. But we'll see. I would just, if I were to leave you with one thing today, it's more, don't get caught up again in these thick areas, thick balance areas of chasing trends around, because you'll see markets go up 20 points, down 30 points, back up 15, down 40, up 20, and it's just very difficult to figure out. It's just moving around. There's no rhyme or reason. It's just moving around, kind of in an area where the market participants are indifferent, and the market will go up and down and all around, but not go anywhere. Okay, and I see a lot of traders get chopped up in these environments. Okay. So that's it for today, guys. I got a lot of stuff coming out this week, so I hope you enjoy it, and we'll see you guys all soon.